Okay, besides the design, my first question would be, does it really embody the rally spirit when you drive the car? Can you feel like does it feel like a rally car? I mean, compared to the GR Yaris that you were testing recently to this?
That's a good point, because Hyundai has got a rally team in the WRC, and they've got an i20 there though, instead of an i30. So obviously some of the development which they gather from that is transported into the car. I don't think of it more as a rally car. It's really more of a track car. It doesn't feel much like the Yaris GR. That's a different beast altogether.
Right, and then design-wise, I mean, looking at the rivalries and the Golf 8 as an example, I mean, where everyone, when you say hot hatch, anything that's Asian, people seem to forget it. I mean, you have the Civic Type R as an example.
Oh yeah.
But people would always say Golf GTI.
Speaking of Civic Type R, I think that's the one car which is very close in terms of ethos between the i30N, more than the GTI. In fact, I think from a GTI perspective, I would probably liken it to that very rare club spot. Yeah. Just club spot light kind of thing. Incredible front wheel grip, but in terms of design, it's smaller than a Golf, obviously, because the Asian market where it's made, slightly shorter people, So, whereas the Golf, from a European perspective, is bigger because people are taller there. So, but it's not bad, You can fit in. I can fit in enough bags. Besides, it's got a bit of a nice silhouette, It's almost lowish. So it depends. Maybe I like it. Maybe that's closer to a coupe, Yeah. But and I think the styling as well. It's aggressive enough, but I don't think it's properly aggressive. It's got a bit of cuteness more than aggression, and I'll tell you, kind of looks.
2000.
2000, isn't it? You have to get inside to realize, Nyabulawa.
Then when you look at the tires, of course we saw that it's riding on P0 tires.
Yeah, P0, Pirelli.
And I mean, I'd liken Pirelli to like almost Michelin standards.
No doubt.
Your good years, somewhat.
Look, I love, my favorite tire are Michelin Power Sports, and that is that gives massive grip. But the Pirellis are quite good. Remember, our good team, Pirelli is also big in Formula One and other motorsports. So it's quite interesting. It's riding on Pirellis. It's quite expensive. So not at my chance. You know what I mean? If you want to have a nail in a Pirelli over the weekend, it's like a problem. You know what I mean? So be careful. And the pothole. You've got Pirellis getting inside potholes.
And then for people who love music, like audio,
yes.
How does it feel?
Hey, that's the problem. Hey. It's not a good sound system in there. No. It's not even adequate, I think. Maybe it's not a big thing. But look, the music comes from the exhaust, essentially. Because I was listening to some beautiful deep house today. Yeah. But at the moment I was like, it's in email. I just pressed it, NGS. It's called N Green something. Thank you, man. Yeah, we're having breakfast after a hectic testing situation. By the way, have you tried Steer's breakfast? You tried it?
No, it's actually my first time.
It's your first time having a steer's breakfast, huh?
Yeah, usually when I'm here,
Just
it's always
you
burgers.
come here for burgers and all that. Yeah, no. Look, I also got to discover about this breakfast pure by accident. I was coming from this road. We are on the M1. No?
No, November.
No, it's the N1. No, this is the M1, man. The N1 starts there. This is the M1 here. This is Centurion. So it's M1.
This is N.
No.
M1 starts there by Batu.
No, the only N here is the Hyundai. Yeah, so I was driving on this road and traffic. And I thought, I'm dizzy. And I was hungry. So I thought, let me get into, I saw a spare. There's a garage. It's what do they call it? Yeah, Shell. On the freeway. Everybody knows it. And I got in there. I thought, okay, what's here? I got into the stairs. I was thinking a burger. And then I realized, Monday breakfast. I'm like, hello, let's try that. I was hooked. Same effect. I think anybody who doubts the Hyundai, when they actually get in, they see my shine into his eye, they were like, hello, I didn't know you. So then, now I know. Here there's a fantastic breakfast and Hyundai has a fantastic hatch.
Hot hatch.
By pure surprise, hot hatch. Yeah. But speaking of a hot hatch, I think just to get the positioning, it's more expensive than the Golf.
Sure.
GTI, but cheaper than the Golf R. It's got more power than a Golf GTI, but less power than a Golf R. So it sits neatly in there, and the separator, like it's front wheel drive. To me, that's where people have a problem with, why not just buy an R? It's more expensive.
Yeah.
But I think they've done a wonderful job. It's a good car. I just don't know with him. I will take, so much money and buy a Hyundai. I think that's always the big problem, isn't it?
You don't want to Kama Sutra?
No, it's a legitimate problem, I think, because it's not just Hyundai. I mean, if say for instance I had 3 million to spend, do I go and buy a Nissan GTR or do I buy a Porsche 911? It's all about when you're home and you're looking through the window.
The Nissan GTR, that comparo is very.
It's a fantastic car, the GTR. But I think for me, I'm sitting there and said I've just spent 2 million or 3 million on a Nissan or a Porsche. I think it's the same conundrum. But I've spent about 800, 900,000 on a Hyundai rather than on a Golf or an A-Class. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not Hyundai's fault.
So looking at the future, will it have the stance that the Ford Focus ST had? I mean, when it came in, we knew like hot hatch GTI, and then people started looking at the ST. I mean, the ST clubs. Remember we went with one for breakfast one.
Yes.
I mean, will it have those guys who are like, this is the N club? Something similar. Do you think it will get to that or not?
I don't know. I should Google if there's a Hyundai club. I've never heard of a Hyundai club.
Maybe I'm a grand i30N.
You know what I mean? I think that is part of the problem there. Will it have a cult following? I don't think just yet. Because there's so few of them. And I think about a month or so back, only about less than 10 were bought.
Sure.
Which tells me, okay, there are some brave souls out there. They don't follow the herd, which is good. Because everybody else is in a Golf. But it will probably be a niche following. Maybe like, maybe you find a club of Kunexer, Kunexer club owners in South Africa. Like 2 of you guys. But it's a club.
Nonetheless,
it's a club, and those guys will be happy with it. So, let's see. Let's hope. Let's see what happens.
Right. I think that would be all.
Wonderful. Now let's have breakfast.
Yeah, we'll catch you all on the next podcast, YouTube video, and call it whatever it is, but it's just cars.